Hi guys, my name is Claudia and I'm going over the video portion of counseling skills and what it's like in a counseling setting. So the first thing I noticed about skills with listening was that Mark, I think his name was, prodded the conversation along by giving nonverbal agreement and like he was actually listening to what the client was saying. I think one of the biggest skills in counseling is that you make the client feel heard. Like they're coming in because they're at their breaking point. They want to be heard and have someone that understands them. And so a lot of the way that I saw Mark do that was by nonverbally nodding his face, showing that he was paying attention and kind of giving little, and nods as the client was expressing their feelings. I also noticed that he asked a lot of questions to get the client to develop more of what they were feeling. And kind of got them able to explain how they were feeling about the situation as well. And then in the invitational skills part, I think it was really cool in the video how the counselor asked, as soon as the client came in, she asked him, you sounded concerned on the phone when you made the appointment. Can you tell me a little bit about what's happening? So it was so casual, and I think it made the client feel comfortable enough just to go right into it. And as he started talking about why he was initially concerned, what he was referring to inwardly, I think he realized it a little bit more. And then another thing is that they acknowledged the reaction what the client was having. So now on to reflecting feelings. So one of the skills that I noticed in reflecting feelings that the counselor used was not only did they repeat back to ensure that they understood what the client was saying, but they did it in a way that the client automatically felt understood. While they were doing that, they were asking questions in a way that allowed them to look for a deeper meaning into why was the client feeling that way? What was fueling that feeling behind them? And I think they're trying to get the client to look deeper inwardly on what was the reasoning behind that feeling. And then in the reflecting meaning, I really like how Mark said that the reflecting meaning is the personal significance of the client's story. So the client might be having all these feelings, but why? What makes those feelings important? What makes the anger or the frustration turn into anger? And I really liked how the more questions that Mark asked, in the way he asked them allowed the client to answer and kind of go, yeah, I guess, like for the example when he summarized basically what the client said to him, but said it in a way that he kind of also threw his view of what the client was telling him, but made sure he understood it before he went on to try and help the client figure out why he was feeling that way. And then to answer the question of is it similar to what I imagine a counseling session to be, it is, but it isn't. I've been in counseling before, but I've just never seen it from this point of view. So when you're sitting there and you're laying your heart out, you don't realize what, the skills that they are using to try and help you, grow and realize what you're feeling inside yourself. But I really enjoyed watching the videos and getting to see the skills in action. I think it's something that's probably going to be really helpful for us later down the road.